Hi everyone! So I get asked so many skincare questions on Instagram and I really love it. Like, I love everyone interacting with me and asking me skincare questions. I do really love it. And if you don't already know, on a Monday I do a Q&A and you can just fill in the little box and yeah, ask me your skincare questions, and I do my best to answer as many as I can. I do quite a few and I am generally working all day, so I try and fit in as many as I can before the 24 hours is up. But one of the main questions I get, or one that's very popular, is acne scarring or pimple scarring, spot scarring, you know, those little marks that just are really persistent and don't go easily. And so I thought I'd do a really quick video giving you some of my top tips how to prevent them coming, how to treat them when they're there, and hopefully try and get rid of them overall. So keep on watching if you're interested in learning more. So my first tip is, when you get a spot, you want to nurture it. You don't want to look at it like, I always give them names and my clients find me hilarious. I'm like, oh, this is like Simon the spot, or this is, you know, Pete the pimple. You want to nurture it. It's like a little friend on your face, and the more you hate it, the more aggressive you will be towards it. And we don't need aggression. We want to be gentle and treat it like, as I say, like a little friend that we just, you know, it's fine that you're there, but we'd really like you to go a lot quicker. Please just gently leave. So when it comes to treating spots, don't go at them, squeezing, picking, going for gold, because what will happen is you pick the skin, you'll cause scarring. If you squeeze or squeeze the spot incorrectly and you kind of squeeze and get that burst, that pop, that causes a lot of rupture underneath the skin, and that also can cause scarring and pitting. So when you're picking the skin, you're spreading bacteria, there's so many different things. You just don't pick, and be as gentle with it as you can. The other thing I would avoid, if you do have a lot of clients, they want to get rid of them, they hate them, they want to dry them out. So we scratch away. We'll use Clarisonic face brushes, we use like muslin face cloths, we use apricot scrubs, you know, all these things. You just want to really clean the skin and give it a good scrub. When you're doing those things, you quite easily will spread the bacteria across your face, and it just makes it so much worse. So try to treat Pete the pimple a little bit more gentle than that, and you don't want to scrub and scratch, definitely not. And avoid those really harsh face washes that they kind of dry the skin, but they don't really get rid of the pimples. They just make it a lot more angry, as do all the face brushes and things. So as I say, be gentle with him. Don't scrub him. Don't be mean. He won't leave that way. You want to be very gentle. So first thing is, don't pick, don't squeeze till they burst, and don't use any scrubs or harsh face washes. That's really hard to say. Harsh face washes. Just be gentle with them. Okay? So that's number one. Be gentle. The second thing I would say is, if you do decide you want to extract the spot, do it correctly. I've done a whole blog post on this on my website about how to squeeze spots correctly if you must. But if you do really want to do it, you need to do it as clean as possible. So wash your face, maybe after you've had a shower so your skin's nice and warm. Wash your hands so they're squeaky clean, and then you want to wrap your fingers in tissue and just gently squeeze it out. If it's a blackhead, you can just gently squeeze out whilst the skin's warm. If it has a yellow head on it, you want to sterilise a needle, or what I use in the clinic is like a micro lance, and you insert it into the spot, just a very tiny bit. You just want to break the skin just so it's got a channel, so you're not getting that burst. Okay, so you're not going right into the skin. You just want to literally break the very surface of the skin so it's got a channel for all that gunk to come out of. Wrap your fingers in tissue and just gently ease it out. As soon as you start squeezing and you've seen loads of blood, you just stop. You've gone way too far. You just want to get the gooey white stuff out, and that's it. Okay? If you've got a blackhead, you just want to gently ease it out around it. Don't use your nails. It's not something you're going to be doing at traffic lights when you're driving in the car. You want everything sanitary, super clean. So just gently massage around the area and ease the spot out. Honestly, don't start picking, because as I said previously, it's not great. And that's how I would do it. Then just go over either with some rose water just to clean the area, and pop some spot cream on straight away. So don't pick, don't squeeze till it bursts, just gently break the skin and then just ease it out. That's your next tip of how to squeeze. So once you've squozen your spot and you've looked after it, it now needs to heal. So we're going to treat little Pete the pimple. We're going to be very gentle, be very kind, and we're just going to, when we cleanse our skin, I recommend doing a double cleanse if you can every night, especially if you've had makeup on, because if you have a lot of breakouts, we want to keep those pores really clean. We don't want some products that just kind of wash over and don't do anything. We really want to clean the skin. So a double cleanse, I love to use my Cleansing Beauty Balm and then my Cleansing Beauty Cream, my new product, really good for treating acne and breakouts. I just find it takes the anger out. So do a double cleanse with a nice oil-based cleanser, and then if you can follow with a cream-based cleanser, just to really clean this all over your face. That should take all your makeup off and everything. And then once you've done that, obviously put your face creams on, your spot cream on again before you go to bed. I would recommend doing this before bed, not in the morning if you're kind of going out. So do your squeezing before bedtime, and then go to sleep. Wake up in the morning and just do a gentle cleanse again on your skin. So now you've done your squeezing of your spots, you've done all of that, you've gone to bed, you woke up in the morning. In the morning, after you've done your cleanse, you put your face creams, your serums, all those sorts of things on, you must use a sun protection without fail. SPF 40 or 50 if you can, UVA, UVB protection minimum, but you must have a good sun protection on. If you don't, you're gonna scar, and that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people have these scars and these acne spots that just don't heal, is because you create an injury to the skin, which is when you've gone squeeze, burst at the middle of a traffic lights or something, and then carried on with your day. So you must have sun protection on all over your face, right down your neck anyway, but definitely on all those areas you've got pimples. Make sure it's a really good sun protection that doesn't cause breakouts or block your pores. I personally love the Nimu Sun C SPF 40, SPF 50. That's brilliant. I know it doesn't block pores. You know, I use Nimu to treat acne and breakouts as well. They don't create a product that's going to cause more Simon the spots. So yeah, make sure you got your sun protection on. Really, really important. So I've told you how to treat pimples when they come, how to squeeze them, how to get rid of them, but what happens if you've not done that? For whatever reason, you've got spots and scars that aren't going away. Again, treat your skin gentle. You know, these are like little wounds, they're injuries of the skin, and we need to say, don't be so aggressive, be gentle. Twice a week I would recommend doing the exfoliation. If you can, use an enzyme. In the clinic I use the Nimu exfoliating enzyme, which is very, very gentle, but it does do a really deep cleanse, and it's pineapple and papaya enzymes. But try and get a good enzymatic exfoliator as well, and if you can, one with a very gentle physical exfoliation. I have one, fingers crossed, in the pipeline, something coming soon, but it's not ready yet. So in the meantime, you want to use a really good gentle exfoliator twice a week. If your skin's quite sensitive, do an exfoliation once a week, and then the second time just focus on wherever your acne scarring is or your pimples are. Just gently though, don't scrub, don't be harsh, you don't want to scratch it all off, you just want to do a gentle exfoliation. We need to slowly get rid of it, and it will fade in time. You know, it's not there forever, but you do need, if you want to kind of get it going a bit quicker, then just gently exfoliate it twice a week. You don't need to go crazy. If you can, you could do an exfoliating masks as well. Maybe do one of those once a week. And if you can, even better, get in for facials. Go and see someone to help clear all those pimples and breakouts and hopefully lift away any scarring. I, in the clinic, would do things like glycolic peels are very good. I'm not a fan of microdermabrasion whatsoever. I just, in my opinion, it's too harsh. I just don't like it and I don't recommend it. But if that's what you want to do, you know, that's your call, but make sure you've got plenty of sun protection on, because that's really, really important. So yeah, make sure you do a gentle exfoliation and then sun protection afterwards. If you've got the marks and you've done your exfoliation, don't forget your sun protection. It is so, so important, and then use that as your makeup primer. don't use a makeup primer, just use your sun protection instead. Don't get me started on makeup primers. This video could go on for hours and hours if I start talking about that. And then put your makeup on if you're wearing makeup, or literally just do pinpoint concealing with like a tiny lip brush, and just pinpoint any little pimples that you've got to do concealing, so you can go out and you feel a little bit more confident. So they are my top tips of how to look after your skin when you've got pimples. Nurture the spot, don't be aggressive, don't be angry, just gently do a double cleanse at night, do a gentle exfoliation, wear your sun protection, don't pick your spots, and learn how to squeeze your spots correctly. So I hope you've learned something, I hope you found this video useful, and thank you so much for watching.